action going to be compelling, even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Michigan Wolverines offense making their way on the field today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will. It's a fake. Looking for an open man. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They couldn't stop him there. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. This goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Down the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's a quick grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Excellent field position here for the offense. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Motion now from the tight end. And on the carry, he's heading left. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Pass interference.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. In the clear at the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get a...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Handoff to the single back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Brad made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the option keeper here by this Penn State quarterback for a first down and positive yards? Chris, you think back to all the Penn State quarterbacks, you can go with a long list of guys that could throw the football downfield and pick you apart. Not that many option quarterbacks, guys who were that dual threat guy. Michael Robinson comes to mind. He had a magical year for Penn State when he was the quarterback. And the other one that comes to mind has got to be more recently Trace McSorley. What he was able to do with Saquon Barkley in that backfield, run that Joe Moorhead offense.
2nd down after that short completion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Catch made on the right side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sideline catch Bay, but out of bounds short of the first down. Tackleless Bay, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Marsh. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Send the back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. Makes the defender miss. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. I doubt they'll try another fake here. Pass earlier just did not work. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for it in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They keep him guessing with a run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Slams right into your wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's the 1st down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Now, the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing that he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
He's back to throw again on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds. Pass rush closing in. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Michigan. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him after a short game. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. grinding away with their running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. It's a shotgun run call. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Receiver makes the grab. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a comeback by this offense to give them the lead with under 30 seconds to go. An extra point away from taking the lead.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Reynolds. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game.